welcome to the lesson 1 of our Excel tutorials for beginners to advanced level. So if you are meeting this channel for the first time, if you are coming across this video for the first time, I'm the founder and the CEO of the GeForce IT Services Academy. Please make sure that you watch this video from the beginning to the end and make sure that you share with your friends and family members to also benefit from this particular course on this channel. This is a full course that we are starting today. This is a full course that we will go through. We have a lot of lessons, a lot of episodes in this particular course, and also make sure that you watch our videos from the beginning to the end. On this channel we have a lot of videos on Microsoft Excel. We have a lot of videos on how to create a school management system, a lot of videos on how to create database systems using Microsoft Word and Microsoft Excel. So how will you have access to our YouTube channel? Just locate the browser that you are using like this, then you go to the search bar and type the name of our channel, GeForce IT Services. Then you see the name will pop up. If you didn't see it like this, you continue to type the name of the channel, GeForce IT Services Academy, like this. Then you hit enter. So immediately you hit enter with a good internet connection, you should be able to see this name popping up. So this is our YouTube channel, GeForce IT Services Academy. So you only need to click on it, then it will take you to the main channel. When you click on it, it will take you to the channel. Then you see the home page of the channel like this. So this is our YouTube channel. This is how you search for the YouTube channel and have access to our videos. So on the channel here, we have series of videos on the channel. We have videos on how to create a school-based assessment system. We have videos on how to create a school management system from lesson 1 to lesson 70. Please, as you can see on your screen, this particular one is the final episode on how to create a school management system. So how can you locate all the episodes in that particular course? So you only need to come to podcast. When you click on the podcast, then you see series of videos that we have under that particular course. So the current course that we are starting, we have this podcast for this current course that we are starting right now. So Microsoft Excel tutorials for beginners to advanced level. Then this podcast is about how to create a school management system using Microsoft Excel and Microsoft Word. So you only need to click on the podcast. When you click on it, then you begin to see these videos here inside the podcast. You begin to play, but we want to get all the videos inside the podcast here. So you just click on the drop down here, click on this drop down, then you begin to see all the videos. So it will take you to the first episode. You see, this is what lesson 78. So you want to start watching from the first lesson. You move to the top here like this. So this is lesson 1, lesson 2, lesson 3, like that. Please, you can see the names on it. So that is how you locate our YouTube channel using your browser. So this is the channel here. So what you need to do is to make sure that you watch these videos on this channel from the beginning to the end, and also subscribe to the channel and share the videos with your friends to also benefit from us on this channel. This channel is purposely for IT staffs. All right, so without wasting much time, let's just move straight into today's program. So as I said earlier, this is the lesson 1 of our Excel tutorial for beginners to advanced level. So the first thing that we are going to do is to quickly create a folder. We'll create a folder, then we continue. So you give it a name, Excel tutorials, Excel tutorials, like this. Excel tutorials. All right, let me maintain my own like that. Excel tutorials. All right, so what at all is this Microsoft Excel? The Microsoft Excel is an application that was designed by Microsoft to help users to organize data, analyze data, and visualize data. So the main purpose of the Microsoft Excel is to help us organize data, analyze data, and visualize data. So most of the applications that we have in the system now are being developed with the help of Microsoft Excel. So we use the Microsoft for budgeting and accounting. We use the Microsoft Excel for developing an inventory system. We use the Microsoft Excel also for developing systems like the school management system, like this system that I have on my laptop here. So let me just open it. This particular system was developed with Microsoft Excel. So when you follow this lesson from the beginning to the end, you become a master and you'll be able to design and develop systems like this. So this system was developed by the GeForce IT Service Academy. So in case you need this particular system, you WhatsApp or you call the numbers appearing on your screen here. So let's look at the home page. This is the home page of the system. So KSL School Management System. So if you want to log in, you just click on login here. Then you enter your username like this. Then your password. Then you click on login. When you click on login, then you see a welcome message here. Welcome, Joe. Then you click on OK. So immediately you click on the OK here. It will take you to the dashboard of the system. So when you click on student management, you should see something like this. When you click on staff management, you see something like this. When you click on fees payment database, you see something like this. You click on attendance, you should see something like this. Please, as you can see on your screen, this is how you use the Microsoft Excel to develop systems like this. This one is the chart. This one is the graphical representation of the total number of people present and those absent in the system. Good. So this is how we use the Microsoft Excel to develop a system like this. So if you follow this lesson from the beginning to the end, you will be able to develop a system like this. So when you click on settings here, now in the system we have this name as the name of the school. Maybe you have access to the system and you want to change the name, you just click on settings, then you change the name from the current one to the one that you like. So let's say GeForce Academy, like this. So when you click on save title, you see that the name of the system will change. So system title updated successfully. Let's click on OK and check it out. Please have you seen it? So this is how we use the Microsoft Excel application to manipulate data. So when we click on home page, you should be able to come to this place. When we click on home page, we should be able to come to the home page here. So if you don't have an account, just click on sign up. You create your account. So ever, then password, blah 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 blah, then blah 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 blah. Good. Then you see the message here that sign up successful, welcome ever. So when we click on OK, it should be able to take us to the dashboard of the system. Please, have you seen it? So this is very simple application that you can use for your school. So as I said earlier, in case you need it, just contact the numbers appearing on your screens here. All right, so let's just dive straight into today's lesson by clicking on log out here. You want to log out? Yes, I want to log out of this system. Then click on OK. Good, we are done. So now that we are done creating the folder for this new course, the next thing that we are going to do is to double tap on the folder to open it. And inside the folder, we are going to right click inside the folder, then we select new. Because we are going to use Microsoft Excel for this particular training, you have to search for Microsoft Excel sheet here, Microsoft Excel worksheet. So let's click on it. When we click on it, we'll see a default name like this. So let's just leave it like that, and let's open it. We need to do some settings before we begin this course. So this is the interface of the Microsoft Excel application, but we are not going to use this one. Let's quickly go and click on file here. When we click on file, then we move to save as. Please make sure that you follow these steps carefully. Click on the save as. Then the folder that we are using is Microsoft Excel tutorials. The name of the folder is Microsoft Excel tutorials. So let's just open the folder. After opening the folder, this is what you see. So the default name is still appearing here. Now we want to change the default name to Excel tutorials for beginners. So Excel like this tutorials for beginners, like that. So we want to do another settings here. So let's come to this type here, save as type. Let's click on the drop down here and select Excel macro enabled workbook. Please, if you didn't select this one, you cannot do calculations inside. You cannot automate calculations inside the Microsoft Excel workbook. So always make sure that you select Microsoft Excel enabled workbook. So let's click on save. Good. When we click on save, let's come to the close button here to close this particular window. So you can see that we have two sheets inside this particular folder. So we are going to delete the first one, this one, the new Microsoft Excel sheet, the one that we created first. So just delete it, right click on it and click on the delete button. Then so the next thing that we are going to do is to open this particular sheet here. Good. So this is the interface of the Microsoft Excel application that we are going to use. Now, before we start inserting things, we need to look at the whole interface. We need to check some things out before we can begin to use this particular application. So this side of the Microsoft Excel spreadsheet application is what we call the vertical ruler. This side is the vertical ruler. This particular side is the vertical ruler. Please make sure that you pay attention to this lesson. Now let's come to this side. All these here, they are the menu tabs. All this section of the Microsoft Excel application, we call them the menu tabs. So when you click on this, the home tab here, you could see a lot of things popping up here. All these things that are popping up here, we call them ribbons. We call all of them ribbons. When you click on the insert tab too, all these things that you see here, we call them the ribbons. The same thing applies to the page layout too. Everything that you see here, All the icons, all the blah blah blahs that you see here, they are all ribbons. The formula tab too, the same thing. So the formula tab is containing all the formulas that are needed in Microsoft Excel application. All the calculations that we need to do, the formulas that we need to use, they are all located inside this particular tab menu. Alright, so let's come to data. We have everything concerning data validation, data consolidation, text to columns, everything that we need, we can find them under this particular menu tab. Then we go to the review. We have the spelling, whatever. We have protect sheet. We have protect workbook. How to protect your worksheet after developing a system. This is where you locate it. How to protect your workbook. This is where you locate that particular ribbon. How to share your workbook and even track changes that are being made in the workbook. This is where you get all those things. Then we are moving to the next one, that is view. This is viewed. All these things here, they are all ribbons. Then final one is the developer tab. In our next lessons, I'll show you how to activate the developer tab in your Microsoft Excel application. We already have a video on that on the channel, so please, you can equally search for that particular video under the School Management System Development Training Podcast and have access to that particular video on how to activate the developer tab in your Microsoft Excel application. Now let's look at this side. All these things here, this whole part of the Microsoft Excel application is what we call the quick access toolbar. We call them the quick access toolbar. All this, we call them the quick access toolbar. And then the red line, the one at the top here, we call it title bar. This one, we call it title bar. This whole thing here, we call it title bar. Good. Let's look at this one here. We call this one the name box. This one. So any cell that you select, the name of the cell must appear inside this box. So the name of that box is what? A name box. So when I click on cell F11, you see the name appearing inside the name box here. We call this one the formula bar. We call this one the formula bar. Alright, so let's move to the next one. Then we come to this side here. We have some icons or some buttons appearing here. The first one here, we call it minimize. Then the second one, we call it maximize. Then the final one, we call it the close button. So let me just click on this one and let's see what is going to happen. So please, have you seen that the whole thing has just disappeared? So if I want to get it back, I only need to come to the task bar here to click on it, then it is back. If I want to reduce the size of this particular thing, I'll just click on the maximize button here to reduce the size. The same way, I'll click on the maximize button again to bring it back. Alright, so let's move to the next thing. At the down here, we have this particular sheet 1 here. So that is the sheet name section. Now, when we are dealing with Microsoft Excel, we need a lot of sheets to work on, especially when you are developing a system. You'll be dealing with a lot of sheets. You'll be naming sheets, a whole lot of things. So this plus icon here is what? The new sheet button. If you want to add a new sheet, you click on it like this, then you can be able to add a new sheet just like that. Please, have you seen it? Have you seen that I'm adding new sheets into this particular Microsoft Excel application? Okay, so because we don't want to make a long video, we don't want this video to be lengthy, We want everything to be short for you guys to understand. We would like to end this lesson 1 here and continue in lesson 2. So if you enjoy this lesson, if you benefit from this lesson, don't hesitate to subscribe to the channel as we move to the lesson 2 of this particular course on Microsoft Excel tutorials for beginners to advanced level. Make sure that you share the videos with your friends. Share these videos with your friends so that they can also benefit from us on this channel. Once again, my name is Foster. I'm the founder and the CEO of the Jufos IT Service Academy. See you in lesson 2. Bye.